What's up, YouTube? What we have here is my custom 212cc motorbike. You know, everything on this thing is brand new, other than this janky brake system. You know, I completely custom welded and fitted this brakes on. You know, it all works. It's just I just need a longer brake cable. Right here, you know, I have my standard clutch, my 35, number 35 chain. It's a little loose. I think it might have stretched a bit actually. So everything on this on this bike is 100% custom made. You know, I have my motor mounts down here and up and below here. This is 4 bolts, 2 bolts. This is where the gas tank used to go. You know, I did an exhaust where I had my exhaust box. It was just about as big as my air filter. You know, it's very big. Cut it off, flipped it upside down. It shoots blue flames like it's awesome. I'm planning on doing a longer exhaust where I route it from here, you know, kind of do like a little bit of a transition, more than just a 90, you know, something a little bit tighter, so I can put it right down here. So, you know, that'll be the next thing. Right now, actually, I just made, just spray painted this cover plate. You know, just made it all nice so the chain, if it were to let loose, it wouldn't mess my leg up. But you know, I just have to drill that hole. You know, I have my rear sprocket. This is all 35. You know, my clutch is 35. The jack shaft gears are all 35. But this is a 410, 415, whichever. So I bought a new rear sprocket where I'm going to use the use these mounts. You know, they have the three pieces, and I'm going to weld on, either use this one or just drill new holes for the other one. Probably just do that so I can have this one for future builds. But for right here, I got this pillow block. I got that from Fastnail. It's about 12-13 bucks. You know, cast iron, has a Zerk fitting on it. You know, with a little cap. Really cool, actually. Really great for the money. You know, I have all 3/16 bolts. Sorry, 3/8 bolts. I gusseted my pillow block because I tried making it so the pillow block sat flat, but this was the best way I could do, and the only way I could really get it strong was to gusset it on both sides. And you know, it's very, very flimsy because I don't have this bolted in, I don't have that bolted in. I only have 2 bolts, and then the 2 bolts for the front. Everything on this bike is 100% custom. All the motor mounts, all the welding, everything's custom. Bought it for about $100, you know. Bought it from a local guy. He was on Craigslist, but super cool. But you know, I got all the parts on Amazon. I got the chain and some other miscellaneous stuff on eBay, which was cheap because it had free shipping, but it took a long time. It was cool. So I have my throttle. You can see right there. I used my spring off of a carburetor from a 350 Chevy, so I mean, it works fantastic. It's a little stiff, so I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. I just wish it wasn't so stiff. But you know, here's the bike. it hasn't been ran. You know, this is about I don't know, maybe 20-30 minutes before I ran it. So it's on choke on. Very loud. You know, it's very nice. You know, it vibrates a hell of a lot more than I would have thought. But I do not have rubber insulators in. You know, this is all metal to metal. So, here. It was a real pain in the ass to do the exhaust, to do the gas tank, but you know, I did a few custom mounts for it. Well, did some mounts right here, did a mount right there. It broke off, so it was a little nasty of a weld, but I just used a MIG welder, used some regular, I think a .035 wire, you know, nothing fancy. I don't prefer to use my bottle on a bike like this. If you're a welder, you know what I mean. You know, it's just a waste of gas. You know, it's, you can just get the roll of the flux core wire, use it for this, cheap, easy, whatever. But for my other projects, I like to use the gas. You know. Other than that, something super easy. Anyone can do this. It's a great means of transportation. You know, like, it's taking me about 2 days to do this, but that's because I keep coming back and forth, going to like hardware stores, getting all this stuff. So, you know, if I totally would suggest it, you know, it's a great place, great means of transportation if you have the materials. Like I have all this steel. You know, I have 18 gauge, 16 gauge, 14 gauge, you know, 20 gauge, I have everything, you know, and I have my little crappy, not really crappy, it's a great welder, my Lincoln, but, you know, it gets this job done, and then at my other shop, I have the big Miller TIG welder, you know, that's a whole other story, that's for the Challenger, you know, and the Camaro and the other stuff. But I hope you enjoy this video. We'll be posting a whole lot more custom things. So this will not be the last build. I have 20 feet of 35 chain, so I need to use up all of that chain. So whichever you like, subscribe. Have a good day.